Hi, my name is Coach B, the CEO, co-creator of Extraordinary Outcomes. I'm an ordinary person with extraordinary aspirations who believes in living life fully alive. Welcome to Monday Morning Magic. Good morning, good morning, good morning, CEOs. Good morning. How's everyone out there? I'm trying to figure out what this is. I don't have a clue. I'm not even going to worry about it. Live with StreamYard. Okay, I think I need to just take something off. Give me a second. And let me see if I can just remove something because I don't want that on. Yep, that's what happened. Let me just hide that. See, abracadabra, it is gone now. Good morning, CEOs. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Monday Morning Magic. It is 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. My name is Coach B, the CEO, co-creator of Extraordinary Outcomes. Welcome once again. Got a great topic for you. Right now, we're in a 4-week series called The 4 C's of Time Management. Last week, we talked about the first C. The first C in time management, which was character. Who are you being? Who are you being? How are you showing up as it relates to time management? This week, we're in the second C of the 4 C's of time management. But before I get into that, how's everybody doing out there? In the virtual world, in the real life, face-to-face world, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's okay. I had a quiet weekend this weekend. I had a chance to sit back, relax, get some housework done, which was really great because I like a neat, clean environment. So I really enjoy when I have my Sundays to clean and make sure things are in order. Got a chance to work on some website material. So that's up and going. I'm glad about that. It's not a finished product, but I am so glad that it is up and coming. Again, guys, you can join me here on StreamYard through Facebook. If you hit the link, you give StreamYard permission to put your comment up. And your comment would be as such. It would be your picture, your name, and what your comment is. It would look exactly like this, either on YouTube or Facebook. So thank you for that. Again, if you want to leave a comment, feel free to do so. If it sounds like I'm excited, because I am really, really, really excited this morning, right? Because we're in the second C of time management. So without further delay, the second C is commitment. Commitment. So once I find out how I'm being with time management, then I can make a commitment to change something. Right? I can make a commitment to change something. Now, I'll be the first to say to you, right, that I've heard in various conversations with people, some people can't stand the word commitment. They rather use another word. Some people like, I don't commit to nothing because if I give my word to something and I can't do it, then I'm not giving my word to anything. Notice the last sentence. I'm not giving my word to anything. Then what are you committed to? Are you committed to not giving your word to anything? Because commitment works both ways, right? And that's the trick of it, right? That's the nuance of it. Your commitment shows up whether you do it or not. Either you're committed to doing something or you're committed to not doing something. It's just that simple. Either you're committed to doing something or you're committed to not doing something. So let me give you, this meaning of commitment. The state or quality of being dedicated to a cause or activity, etc. Dedicated. to a cause or activity. So if the activity is time management, are you dedicated to it? Are you dedicated to it? Some people are, I don't like all that structure. I don't feel like I have any freedom because it doesn't allow me to do this and that and the other. I'm not a robot. I'm not robotic. I'm not this and I'm not that. Great. Nobody asked you to be robotic. The question is simply this: are you dedicated, committed to a particular activity? See, you get the final say on when and how you want to perform the activity. So, let me give you an example. Monday Morning Magic. This is a commitment. I'm going to research the topic. I'm going to use my lived experience. I'm going to give you experiential knowledge, either from an academic standpoint, from a practical standpoint, something I've applied, right? Or something I didn't apply. And hey, guess what the outcome was? But whatever I give you, know that I have experience in it. Sometimes I have years and years experience in a topic. Sometimes I might have a few months of experience in the topic. Nonetheless, it's experience. And I'm giving something to you that I've grown from. So the second C in time management is commitment. Commitment. What are you committed to? Whether you do something or not, it's still a commitment. Either you're committed to not doing something or you're committed to doing something. So the example that I wanted to give you was Monday Morning Magic. So I'm committed to being here at 7:30 a.m. I'm committed to doing the research. I'm committed to sharing my lived experience and hoping that somebody gleans or gets something from it. That's my commitment. It's real simple. Be here, give some information, hopefully some information, some inspiration that creates this transformation, right? So, this is what I believe, that inspiration plus information equals transformation. Now, some of you have been watching for a while. I have some people that watch the replay that are very committed. Some of y'all are new to me and like, who's Coach B? Some of you have known me for years. So I hope that the information is beneficial to you. But I want to get into something that is a quote. It's a quote from John Paul Sartre. And I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. John Paul Sartre. So he says, not my quote, but I can definitely relate to it. Commitment is an act, not a word. Let me say that again. John Paul Sartre. Commitment is an act, not a word. Not a word. So if I say I'm always late, then what's the action? What's the commitment? Who do you need to be? The character. Who do you need to be? What's the commitment to change being late? What's the commitment to I start stuff and I don't finish? I see I got a watcher out there. Thank you so much. What's the commitment? Whatever it is that you want to do with time management, who you're being and what you're committed to is going to make the difference in whether or not you're successful at managing time or not. Everybody gets the same 24 hours a day. Whatever you do with that time is truly up to you. Some people might say, oh, well, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this, and I got to do that. I say, you know what? Step back. Step back. Take an honest assessment at all of these things that you have on your plate. Are you burning the candles at both ends? Are you saying yes when you felt like saying no? Are you being honest and authentic with yourself? You might say, Coach B, don't be so hard on us. I'm not being hard, I'm being direct. And I know my style may not be for everyone. I'm being direct. If you do not have character, if you do not have a commitment, and we'll get into the other two C's in the next 2 weeks, I can guarantee you that you will not manage your time, that your time will manage you. I will guarantee you this right here, right now, that if you don't build character, who you're being around your time management, and you're not committed to anything, you don't want to change anything, then you will always, always, always have time management issues. Let me say that to you one more time. If you do not change your character, who you're being as it relates to time management, if you're not committed to anything, then you will always have time management issues. You will always start things, not finish it. You will be late. You will be trying to multitask. Your life will be a mess. It will be a mess because you are not involved in the process. It's just real simple. I can't even get any clearer than that. You're not involved in the process. So again, let me just repeat while I set this next part up. Just let me repeat this to you guys. One, you got to have character in what it is that you want to do as it relates to time management. Who are you being? Then the second C in time management is, what is the commitment? You may have to sit down, sit still, take a look at your life, be an active participant in your life, and really take a look at it. Opposed to allowing your day to run you. We already talked about this last week. Jim Rohn, you run your day. And then let's see if by chance anything changes for the better. Are you 1 foot in, 1 foot out? I'm going to do it this week, but I'm not going to do it next week. Something comes up and the wind blows east, or the wind blows west, and you're just going with the wind. You're just going with the wind. You're not steady. You're not committed. You're not dedicated. Again, I can't say this enough. I promise you, I guarantee you that if you don't have the character and the commitment, the first two C's for time management, you will always have time management issues. Always. Always. Time management concerns, issues, whatever you want to call it, they don't resolve themselves by themselves. You have to be a part of the process. If you're not a part of the process, then you will always have time management issues. If you are not willing, capable, or wanting to step back, take a look at your character, who you're being, what your commitment is. If you're not willing to do those things, and we'll get into the other two C's in the next coming weeks, then you'll always have time management issues. It's real simple. This has been your Monday Morning Magic. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I'll see you next Monday.